responsibility and conviction. Our approach is firmly rooted in the purposes and principles of the UN Charter, peaceful settlement of disputes, sovereign equality of member states, and respect for international law and multilateralism. I would like to present to you some of the key highlights from the program of work which was adopted earlier this morning by the Security Council. It includes a full schedule of periodic and mandated briefings and other meetings across a broad range of regional and thematic issues. Let me point to some of the key elements of this program. First, signature events. Pakistan will convene 2 signature events during its presidency. First, high-level open debate on promoting international peace and security through multilateralism and peaceful settlement of disputes. It will be scheduled on 22nd July. It will be chaired by the Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of Pakistan, Senator Muhammad Ishaq Dar. And the Secretary General is expected to brief the Council. The debate stems from the fact that today's crises often emerge from unresolved disputes, erosion of international obligations, and often underutilization of peaceful means enshrined in the Charter, including those in Chapter 6 of the Charter. We aim to reflect on the effectiveness of dispute settlement mechanisms, discuss obstacles to implementation of Council resolutions, explore ways to enhance diplomacy, preventive diplomacy, mediation, and technical support, and reinforce the commitments made in the Pact for the Future towards preventive diplomacy and peaceful dispute resolution. Secondly, we'll have a briefing on cooperation between the UN and regional and sub-regional organizations, and in that context, a briefing with the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. It will be held on 24th of July, and again, the Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of Pakistan will chair this briefing, and this meeting will spotlight the UN's engagement with the OIC, which represents 57 member states across 4 continents. The OIC has played an increasingly important role in conflict prevention and mediation, humanitarian response, and post-conflict recovery, and particularly promotion of dialogue and cooperation. This briefing will explore ways to institutionalize and deepen cooperation between the UN and the OIC, especially in support of peace processes in different situations. And we'll also have the quarterly open debate on Middle East, including the Palestinian question. This is scheduled on 23rd of July, and we are considering to elevate it to a ministerial level. This meeting will reaffirm Council's responsibility to protect civilians, uphold international humanitarian law, and push for an immediate ceasefire, as well as a just and lasting solution based on UN resolutions regarding the Palestinian question. Then you will have a look at the program of work throughout the month. The Council will consider several country-specific and thematic files. Mostly these are mandated briefings and situational updates. These include Colombia, we have Haiti, we have Cyprus, we have Sudan, ICC, and updates, monthly updates on Syria, Yemen, and also consultations on Lebanon in the context of Resolution 1701. We remain ready to convene additional meetings should developments on ground, particularly in Africa, Middle East, Asia, require timely Council engagement. Lastly, on working methods to which Pakistan is deeply attached as an elected member of the Security Council, let me briefly outline our working methods and approach for this month. First, transparency and inclusivity. We are committed to an open and consultative presidency. We will remain in touch. We will maintain close coordination with all council members and keep the wider UN membership engaged. We will also ensure timely and clear communication with the media and the civil society. Secondly, member state engagement. We are organizing wrap-in and wrap-up sessions at the beginning, at the end, and the end of the month, and we will also hold regular briefings and informal consultations as needed. Thirdly, responsiveness to crises. We will monitor global situations closely, especially in conflict zones such as the Middle East, Africa, where we have Sudan, DRC, and other situations of which Council must remain seized and must remain nimble and credible. And lastly, support to subsidiary bodies. We have kept Fridays largely open for meetings of the subsidiary bodies. You know that there was a considerable delay in the agreement on the chairs of subsidiary bodies. Now it has been decided, so it's time to, catch up on the gaps that are there in the working of these important bodies. Pakistan also serve as chair and co-chair of subsidiary bodies, including 1988 Taliban Sanctions Committee and also the informal working groups on sanctions and documentation. We'll continue efforts to enhance transparency, accountability, and coherence in the work of these bodies. Looking ahead, our focus will remain on ensuring that the Council's work this month is anchored in three key principles: responsibility, relevance, and resolve. We are mindful of the role and responsibility of the presidency and will approach this task with professionalism and the seriousness that it deserves. We value continued engagement of the media, in particular, in conveying the work of the Council to global public, and welcome your comments, your questions, and insights as we move forward. With that, I would like to conclude my opening remarks, and I'm available for your questions and comments.
Yes, Eddie, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador, on behalf of the United Nations Correspondents Association, for doing this briefing. My name is Edith Lederer from the Associated Press. First, a question on your two signature briefings on multilateralism on the 22nd and on UN engagement with the OIC on the 24th. Are you expecting any outcome documents on either of those meetings? And secondly, the Council is going to be discussing Haiti tomorrow, and the president of the Economic and Social Council today urged the Council to take action on trying to beef up funding for a logistics package for the multilateral force in Haiti. Are you expecting any action to be taken? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Edith. On your first question, yes, we have two signature events, as I pointed out. And yes, we will be aiming for outcomes from both events. And this is in line with what I see and hear in general, not only among the Council members, but among the non-Council members, that there is expectation that Council's work, Council's discussions and proceedings should also lead to outcomes where possible. So we have that desire and that expectation, and we'll brief you more about that as we proceed with those discussions. Secondly, your question about Haiti, and you referred to the remarks by the president of the ECOSOC, which obviously ECOSOC is also engaged closely with the developments in Haiti. And incidentally, we had a full discussion on Haiti in the month just ended, and all those questions about how to tackle this very complicated situation that is there in terms of response and what kind of best possible response and in what time frame are under discussion. And as you know that the recommendations of the Secretary General that were contained in his letter of 24th February are before the Council. So I can tell you that there is already an intense discussion among the Council members, and tomorrow's briefing and consultations, obviously, which are on BINU, also are in a way related. So this discussion is ongoing. We hope to move in a positive direction.
Dr. Siam.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Ambassador. Abdel Hamid Siam of the Arabic Daily Al-Quds Al-Arabi. I have two questions. One for you as a representative of Pakistan, and the second about the UN. And my first question about the position of Pakistan, you took a principled position supporting Iran when it was attacked by Israel and the US. Are you concerned that they might start targeting Pakistan being a nuclear state? Because some countries don't want to see a powerful a Muslim country to have nuclear capabilities. So are you concerned about that? And my second question about the report of the children in armed conflict. We have noticed that Catherine Russell did not attend the meetings when they talk about Palestinian children. Virginia Gamba gave a very unfair report to the Palestinians, talking about only 1,269 children killed. And when the Algerian ambassador criticized her, she walked out in a very unexpected move. Other senior UN officials did not live up to their mandate. Pramila Patten is one of them, and others. So what is your take as the President of the Security Council when you see these kind of act of senior UN officials? Thank you.
Thank you. On your first question, I believe I have to leave aside my role as the President of the Council and try to respond to your comment in my capacity as the representative of Pakistan. You've rightly noted that we have expressed our support. Not only our support, we have clarified